Hi, this is Mara from Geeklink. Today I'm going to show you more about our Geeklink BLE Bluetooth series product. This is our new series product simply targeting the light smart home solution. We'll have a whole series product including the host, switches, door sensor, motion sensor, curtain motor, and many other smoke sensor, gas sensor, that kind of whole solution. It is just like our GFA, SK, and mix system. It is using the BLE's technology. The product line we have now is that is the host, which is this product is in stock for the ready sample test, and the motion sensor and the door sensor, this kind of devices, because we will have China New Year holiday. We will have a sample for test at the end of the February, and this kind of tool also will be our product line in development. Now let me tell you more about our BLE solution. First, when you talk about BLE Bluetooth, you are thinking of switches connecting to the earphone, that kind of solution. But this one is not. It's a BLE Bluetooth mesh type. It's not point for point, but the cell phone host connection and then relay, that kind of solution. Check this out. This picture is first will be the host connect to the cell phone, and then other relay and edge connect to the host. And if the device is too far, you can use this to use switches to jump the signal and then connect here. The thermostat, these kind of devices also can use for the edge and relay. For the picture of this product is has a low power devices such as door sensor, motion sensor. This kind use the battery power. They not directly connect to the normal power, and we have to make it low maintain. So therefore it's low power. It can be working as the relay. This is to make sure the battery can last for more than about 18 months or even longer, because if you use it to jump the signal and as the port, the battery will drain out very fast in maybe even few weeks. For our old customer, you will have a question why we developed the BLE Bluetooth series, because we already have our Geeklink is featured for the GFSK, our patent technology, and even the latest with the GFSK and for the wired system, mix system host. But now we developed it for the idea, because the idea of light smart home. In 2020, we find many customers, especially for the project, they ask for a very simple function and very basic for their project. A whole system involved. This is the most important 4 points they're asking about. First, the function they want is relatively simple, including the switches with illumination and dimmer, that kind of control, and then will be the curtain motor and then sensor for automation. They don't need to have a lot of complex function. And another, they want an easy setup and maintain, because the project will be long-term maintained for the customer. They want it to be very simple. Directly change the device, and then no need to make the setting all over again. Another very important solution they are looking for, especially because of the market of 2020, they want it to be not expensive. Therefore, we make the BLE, this light smart home solution, to fulfill their need. Simple function, easy maintain, stable, because the function is relatively simple. Don't need to consider too much about the logic and the extension. This kind of, therefore we make the Bluetooth to make it not expensive. Here will be our existing system. They have very relatively complex functions and complete function actually. Our system, if you use and test, will find it most of your requirement. You can make the setting directly from the application, and those devices can fit it automatically. But that maybe our system adapt too well. We have we have all kind of big, but maybe our system adapt too well. We even not only for in smart home, in smart hotel, nursing school and school, nursing house school, and this kindergarten. These are quite basic for us. We also have used in agriculture and in laboratory. The kind of when they have want to test. So, for example, for the irrigation and agriculture, they want to have a dry contact for the the earth's moisture system. They even use our system can fit this kind of requirement. It's quite endless of extension and possible setting, but this is quite complex and which drag the system maybe too complex for the beginner. And for most of the project in the market, they don't need to make such complex solution. For the BLE solution, we are actually we are always double in GFSK and mixed system. And when I talk about the BLE technology, you will think that Geeklink is not familiar with it, but actually we begin with BLE technology in 2012 when we first developed the smart home system. This is a remote box 3. We use BLE technology connect to cell phone, learn IR and IF code. At that time don't have code library. We directly use the cell phone to control. This is our first product, not our first part. This is generation 3. When our company is still not calling Geeklink, our company is actually calling 家家智能 in Shenzhen. Another function for another feature of this system is easy maintain. The product comes with a scanned QR code bar and on the product and the boxes. For switches, generally you have to press it and you need to power it first, and then press it to pair into the host. But actually, in this system, you don't need to do that. All the devices you can use this setup kit, scan the QR code on the product, and then later make the setting here, setting in this application scenario and devices control, and for each room setting you can setting, and then one button copy it, and after you power the switches and the curtain motor thermostat, they will automatically authenticate and connect with this host. There will be a broadcast that I can share you the technology later. But however, for the low power devices such as the switches or the scenario button, the devices it can power with a battery. You still need to press the reset button to make it enter the setting mode, because low power devices, you already know that. Okay, this solution is showing how Geeklink is able to compress the system, because we begin as a development team. Our system always high. Relatively, we can control the budget very low and very well. For this system, if you are my customer in for more than 5 years, then you will notice this product look very familiar. The control board use this kind of solution before for the IR and IF learn code. Remote box 3S, we use the shell. the BLE system we make it first will be looking like this, but we are also developing the host to install inside the wall. It will be just looking like as normal switches later available on May or beginning of May, about that time, because already in development the switches not metal frame. You will notice this is our FB1 series switches shell. This is how we make the product solution, make it faster development. However, for switches, although we compress a lot for the expression as much as we can, After many tests, our switches we still use the same power solution of the GFSK switches because it's very stable and make it. And unlike the in the market, most of they still use the relay control, but in the market they mostly use the magnetic control or maybe even very cheap silicate control. That kind of solution they will be okay for at the beginning few years, but that's why even try to cutting as much as the cost. This kind of solution we will still use our FBD and FBE solution to make it very stable. Then another news I need to share you is Geeklink is established our own production line factory in Zhejiang Wenzhou. We already have to manufacture the switches and so to control the power. Before to control the power, we separate the switches as power plant and control plant. Before the solution, generally we only have the control part, and the power plant is not controlled, manufactured by us. But now we control the whole production line. Not only make it more stable, so that we can control everything, make it very stable, quality controlled, and then in manufacture in our production line is also help us cut down. This is how we cut down the cost of the system. The targeting market of this solution is first will be real estate project because for this kind of project they have many more than one rooms. They are relatively bigger like this, and they always trace by the budget. And and because this kind of many people have them, they want it basic illumination, curtain, maybe shutter control, and thermostat, and very simple security for the sensor or the kitchen sensor to alarm. That will work similar like the solution in the market. That will work for them in this way. This way is very suitable for them and easy maintain. Another is the hotel solution is the feature they need is also similar. And also this is 4 feature project require these 4 features. Here will be all the sharing of the solution. Later I will make a for all customer and a new customer. Later I will make a video about how compare the GFSK in the project, so that you can know more about the function and know more about the budget, so that you can know how to control it, all your selling edge and your selling point.